So I've been watching Santina's video about surviving Dr. Miami, and I have some thoughts as a corporate employment lawyer and also an employee. So first things first, money. So she said that she was getting paid $25 an hour and that this was her first marketing job. And so I can understand why she probably didn't think to negotiate her salary before accepting the job. Is $25 an hour a livable wage? I don't think so. Is it illegal? No. Right? The federal minimum wage right now, if you guys would believe it, is $7.25. I don't know what Florida's minimum wage would have been then, but right now it's $14. So she was getting paid above the minimum wage. So there's nothing illegal about what he decided to pay her and what she agreed to. Now, she talked about growing his, I think, TikTok page from 1 million followers to 3 million followers in 1 year. The most practical thing you can do at that stage is to try to tie them to metrics, right? So if you're trying to renegotiate your salary and they're like, no, then say, okay, so what would justify me getting a raise? Make them give you metrics, right? So in the next 6 months, if I grow the page from X to Y, in the next 6 months, if I get us 6 more brand deals, 3 more brand deals, then my expectation is that I would get a raise because that is significant value. But if you're seeing signs that they're still not willing to do that, you need to understand you're in a situation where you're going to grow the company, but they are not going to grow your salary. That's just how it is. I think at that point, another thing she could have done was to take her portfolio, her digital portfolio, and shop around. She talked about how he was doing several deals with other doctors because they saw his trajectory and they wanted to emulate his social media growth, right? And she was the engine behind that. So I would have just shopped around. I would have been like, you see the material? And all of that is gonna depend if she was restricted by any like non-competes. I don't know what he has in his workplace policies. Another point she made about wages, they would tell her like, oh yeah, don't discuss your wage with, other people because, you're the only one that's getting this favorable treatment. Whatever the hell they were telling her, you cannot tell your employees not to discuss their wages and working conditions with other employees. That is against the National Labor Relations Act, the NLRA, and the NLRB will have your ass. Anyway, those are just some of my thoughts on the wage related claims that she made. I'll do another video on the workplace treatment.